2024 has been a landmark year for television. It's not just about the number of great shows that have been released, it's their variety, their depth, and their ambition that have truly stood out. We've been treated to a mix of heart-pounding thrillers, intricate political dramas, character-driven stories, and sprawling epics that rival even the biggest of blockbuster films. But what makes these shows so remarkable is their commitment to bold storytelling. They are not afraid to explore morally complex characters, tackle big themes, or push the boundaries of their genres. And today, we're diving into the best of the best, the shows that define 2024 and set the bar for what television can achieve. We'll be exploring tense thrillers that keep you on the edge of your seat, political dramas that make you question where allegiances lie, and epic worlds that transport you to another time and place. From grounded stories like Industry and Lioness to the amazing spectacle of The House of the Dragon and Shogun, 2024 has truly delivered something for everyone. So let's break it down and take a closer look as to why these shows have resonated with audiences and critics alike. 2024 was the year of the anti-hero, with several shows centering around our rooting of morally dubious individuals. Eddie Redmayne's portrayal of the Jackal is nothing short of mesmerising. This meticulously crafted hitman thriller takes a grounded, precision-driven approach that sets it apart from the typical action-heavy fare, where every decision the Jackal makes carries weight, and the series leans into the moral ambiguity of its own anti-hero. Redmayne's performance captures the duality of a man who is both a ruthless professional and someone who struggles with the personal cost of his actions. The show's slow burn pacing combined with sudden bursts of action creates an atmosphere of constant tension. Colin Farrell's Oswald Cobblepot was a revelation. The Penguin took Gotham's criminal underworld and explored it through a lens that felt more akin to The Sopranos than a traditional superhero story. The power dynamics, the calculated portrayals, and the sheer grit of Farrell's performance makes this series a true standout. It's a deep dive into a man clawing his way to the top of Gotham's criminal empire, and the character study of Oswald Cobblepot feels both fresh and utterly compelling. It has truly been a show that has stood out, demonstrating the endless possibilities to take a setting like the DC Universe and tell a story that is appealing to audiences of any disposition. Now, if you're a fan of espionage dramas with a noir twist, Black Doves is a must-watch. The series blended high-stakes intrigue with a rather personal betrayal, creating a story that keeps you guessing until the very end. Its atmospheric tension and morally complex characters make it rather notable in the spy genre, as every revelation feels earned, and the show never lets you feel comfortable, keeping you on edge throughout. And if in 2024 the thrillers brought the tension, then it was the political dramas that brought the sharp writing, high stakes, and compelling character dynamics. Kerry Russell delivered a fantastic performance in the second season of The Diplomat, where the show masterfully balanced nuanced diplomacy with messy, tension-laden personal stakes of its protagonist. The writing was pretty sharp, highlighting the complexity of navigating global politics while dealing with the personal struggles. It's smart, it's gripping, and it never underestimates the intelligence of its audience, and was a welcome build on the first season. Now, the agency takes a different approach to the world of espionage, focusing not just on high-octane missions, but the personal toll that these operations take on the people involved. It's a deeply character-driven show that pairs thrilling sequences with emotional depth. The show highlights the difficulty in separating the personal attachments developed in the world of undercover agency and brings a star-studded cast to the table with its real-world setting. A thoroughly enjoyable watch, and it is great to see Michael Fassbender in his element, playing these gritty, lethal, spy-like characters. Now, the heart of great television lies in its characters, and 2024 delivered some of the most compelling, deeply flawed, and utterly human protagonists we've seen in a while. Few shows capture the cutthroat nature of high finance as effectively as Industry does. This fast-paced series is a relentless exploration of ambition, power, and the morally ambiguous decisions that define the corporate world. The dialogue never ceases to amuse, the stakes are always high, and the characters are unapologetically humanly flawed, ambitious, and desperate to succeed at any cost. Industry remains to be one of my favourite shows of all time, and Season 3 was certainly no disappointment. I am now eagerly awaiting its return of a fourth series. We then have The Lioness, which is a show that is more than just a gripping drama. It is a deeply emotional exploration of female strength and sacrifice. The protagonist's journey is grounded in realism, showing the cost of ambition and the toll that it takes on her family. The show avoids cliches, instead presenting a multi-dimensional character whose triumphs and failures feel authentic and earned. It's a great demonstration of good character writing and a testament to the power of grounded storytelling. But 2024 wasn't just about grounded stories, it was also a year of jaw-dropping spectacles, with epic shows that transported us entirely to different worlds. HBO's return to the Game of Thrones universe is as gripping as ever. The House of the Dragon expanded on the political intrigue and the complex family dynamics that made its predecessor so iconic. The battles are breathtaking, the characters are morally grey as always, and the stakes are forever growing. It is a reminder for why the franchise remains a cultural phenomenon, but suffered in the eyes of some due to its lack of anything overly material occurring in the season. Nevertheless, it has most certainly set the scene for the big crescendo and clash that's coming next season. Few shows can match the visual splendour of Shogun. This adaptation of the iconic novel brought Japanese history to life with stunning production design and a sprawling narrative that explored loyalty, betrayal, and cross-cultural conflict. It's a show that immerses you completely in its world, offering a story that feels both epic and deeply personal. But on the other hand, bringing beloved video game to the screen is no easy feat. But Fallout succeeds by staying true to the source material while expanding on it in meaningful ways. Its post-apocalyptic world is brought to life with its high production value, and the character arcs are as interesting as the visuals. It's a show that balances action with heart, creating a story that appeals to fans and newcomers alike. So what made 2024 such a remarkable year for television? Well, at its core, it was the diversity of offerings. From grounded dramas like Industry and the Lioness to sprawling epics like House of the Dragon and Shogun, there was something for everyone this year. A key theme that connected many of these shows was their commitment to morally complex characters and richly developed worlds. These weren't simple stories of good versus evil, they were nuanced explorations of human nature, power, and ambition. But perhaps most impressively, television in 2024 continued to rival, and in some cases surpass, film in storytelling, ambition, and execution. The small screen proved once again that it can deliver experiences that are just as impactful, if not more so, than what we see in theatres. And I think this is in large part down to how the movie space has become an area where only big $100 million films seem to dominate. We see less and less of the mid-budget films being done, and I think this has created an opening for television series to really shine, and in my opinion, 2024 is truly testament to that. So, what was your favourite show of 2024? Did I miss anything that you think should have made the list? If you enjoyed the video and want to see more or support the channel, then please consider subscribing. Let me know of any thoughts you have in the comments below, and thank you for watching.